trying to win the threes, mix teams, hit shots, and everything. How did y'all ride that adrenaline, and how are you feeling now?
Not tired. A little irritated, but not tired. Fought hard. I mean, I think in the first half we played some great basketball against the #1 team in the nation, against 6-7. And you know, I'm proud of my teammates. I'm proud of Angel for stepping up and guarding Cardoza big in the first half. I'm proud of Aneesah for, hitting those shots. I'm proud of Michaela for keeping her poise as a freshman. Proud of Haley. She had some mishaps, but overall she hit big shots and she tried to keep us controlled. So I'm proud of everybody.
Aneesah, just Coach in our postgame radio show said toughness is where you guys were lacking tonight. The ability to finish. You've been a part of a couple different basketball teams now. Where does this team need to grow still, and what did you prove tonight to yourselves?
I feel like we need to grow with executing offensively, but more than actually defensively before I go to offense, because all of us can score the basketball. Defensively, I've had to guard some of the top players on each team, and I feel like tonight I fell short for that defensively. So that's on me, but I feel like as a team we are coming together and we're getting to know each other, we are playing together, and this is something that we have to do better as a team.
To both players, Coach Staley was talking about how amazing the game was, the competition, the crowd, and how great it was for the game. When you play in a game like that, it goes down the wire, and you just come a little bit short. What's your feeling walking away from this? Some good feelings, but obviously some bad as well.
We just got work to do. We got work to do as a team. Our coaches, me being the leader, I have work to do in those moments. I think it's just going to be continue playing together. I think we needed a game like this where we had the lead, you know what I mean, going into the half. At the end of each quarter, we gave up threes. We lost by 6, you know what I mean? So tightening up on things like that. The crowd was loud and into it, and we got to be able to communicate better. But like I said, I'm proud. That was the #1 team in the nation, stacked team, you know what I'm saying? But I just felt like we was almost there.
I would say our attention to detail and staying poised throughout the game. I feel like we had a lot of times where we let South Carolina rush us. We have to stay poised, and we have to pay attention to detail.
Flau'jae, Aneesah in the back. 3-point shooting that South Carolina had, what challenges specifically did that present, and how did they get open looks down the stretch in the fourth quarter?
They're a great team. They got 6-7 in the paint. They got 60% shooter from the 3, Pow. They got Bree Hall, who's been playing very well from the 3, slashing, driving, he's just a great all-around player that can hit, big shots and big moments like she did. They really stretched the floor for us. And, our defense is, 5 people guarding the ball. It's hard to do that when you got shooters. So I think in the first half we did a great job in helping a little bit, getting Cardoza, getting back to our man. You know what I mean? We kind of executed that game plan, and down the stretch, they were tougher. They were tougher than us.
I would say ball penetration. If you have ball penetration, it's easy to kick the ball out and knock down shots, and for us to scramble defensively, and I felt like they did really good with that tonight.
For either or both the players, where did you feel Angel's absence was missed the most in the last few minutes of the game?
I would say on the boards. Defensively on the boards, just a presence in the inside, having the experience, and her being a senior is a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna just piggyback off that experience. That was a big hit for us. Going in the end, we have 4 minutes left. It's too much time. It's too much time to not have Angel Reese on the floor. So we had the experience. Then we had turnovers. So that's what you get.
This is for both players. ESPN brought their full crew to this game. I'm just curious, is that meaningful to you guys? Are you aware of that? Does that elevate this game even beyond playing the #1 team in the country?
I think it's great that, for women's basketball, but like me personally, I'll just focus on the game. Like, focus on the game, focus on being in my team, focus on my preparation. But it is great. Look at all of y'all in here with all of y'all cameras. It's good to see, but I was just so focused on this game. Like, I wanted this one bad.
I would say with everybody being here, it's a great experience. Never experienced this before, so I'm grateful for that. And like I said, what Flau'jae said, I was really locked in on the game and just trying to come out with a win tonight.
Got time for a couple more for the players.
It's right here. For both of you, when they initially went down, hit a pair of free throws, and then Cardoso, I think, made a layup on the next possession to take the lead, you guys came back down, and Haley got the n1, and you guys just talk about in those moments in the last 5, 6, 7 minutes of this game that you didn't really allow them to kind of completely seize control. What was it about you guys that really just kept that fight, in those crunch time minutes there?
Not backing down. Throughout the game, I felt like they punched, we punched back. And with a team as good as South Carolina, you can't back down.
We competitors. We're competitors. We're not just gonna let somebody just come, you know what I'm saying? Like, we competitors, and we got dogs on the court who can score the ball at will, you know what I'm saying? But what we lacked tonight was the defensive end. We're competitors, though, down that stretch. I let Pow drive and, but we're competitors, and we compete, and we help each other, and we lift each other up, you know what I'm saying? If I slip, Niece got my back. If Niece slip, I'm trying to come help in any way that I can. So we just, that's just competing and us playing together. So hyped for Haley. She hit 2 big buckets to keep us in the game, but, without Angel, we like that experience that we needed versus Cardoso.
To add with that, I would just say having each other back. That's something we've been working on all season, and we've been through a hell of a season together. So just having each other back throughout the game, on and off the basketball court.
Final question here in front.
This is for either one of you or both. Del Rosario came in, especially early in the game, provided some big minutes. Really seemed like she kind of got her confidence going too. How much did that pay off, especially when Angel went out there with 4 minutes left in the game and kind of knowing, hey, we've got her back here and she's already built confidence in this game?
We work with Lily every day. Hard days, tough days, some days she cried, but we want to see Lily at her best potential. And I felt like her going in there just shows how much that she's been working. Her confidence is growing, and we needed those minutes and those great possessions from Lily tonight.
Yeah, I love Lily. She came in, got that N1, got those big boards. She was really fighting with Cardoso. I tell her every day in practice, like, Lily, like, your body is an All-American, but your mind is not there yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you can be a great player. Like, never limit yourself. But it's gonna come with time. Like, she's a freshman. Like, I was a freshman, and I know, like, where her head is at. Like, don't mess up. Make sure I'm here. Make sure I'm there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, this is gonna be a big learning curve for her. There's gonna be a good one if she take it and do the right things with it. I think she doesn't have that experience in this big game. Like, it's 15,000 people in here. She can't hear us. We can't really talk to her. You know what I mean? So, I just gave her some grace with that because she's a freshman and she learned it. But I said, Lily, you gotta get mean. Like, she's a giant teddy bear. Like, I'm like, Lily, you gotta get mean.
All right, thank you, girls.